Hello, Madison Cardinals. Welcome to a new school year. My name is Mr. Barkey. I'm the principal here at this great school. Got a lot of great things planned for this school year, a lot of STEM activities, great group of staff ready to teach your children, and we're going to have a great year. Just want to take the parents and some of our new students around the building to kind of show them how we do some things. Ultimately, though, we do have Parents' Night, August 12th from 4 to 5 o'clock p.m. Make sure you come here. You'll be able to meet your teacher just like we always have. We only have an hour, though, so just be courteous of all the other parents and students that also want to meet their teacher. Typically, you want to spend 2.5 minutes talking to the teacher. That means that everybody should get a chance to meet and greet everybody, drop off supplies. So if I haven't met you, or you're excited to see me, because I'm definitely excited to see all of you, August 12th is where you want to be. You'll find out your class, who's in your class, you'll meet your teacher, all that great information. If you can't make it August 12th, no worries. You can log into PowerSchool that day and also find out who your child's teacher is. And then on Friday, just bring in those teacher supplies and bring them to class, and we're going to have a great start to this school year. Okay, here we are in the main office. Our school day starts at 9:20. That's when announcements are over. That's when we start learning in class. If for whatever reason, parent drop-off, you miss it and the doors are locked and closed, parents, this is where you're going to want to drop your kids off. Everything happens in the main office, and again, we still aren't allowing parents past this point during the school year. There'll be a little bit lighter restrictions, but for the most part, same thing as last year. Which also means kindergarten parents, if you're new, and this can be stressful for a lot of us, you're not allowed to come in and drop your kindergarten student off on Friday, walk them down to class. It worked out great last year. It's really great for the kids to come into the building like they usually would and walk down to class. We got a lot of staff out in the hallway those first couple weeks, and we'll make sure everybody gets to where they're going. Anything else during the school day, just ring the buzzer out front, come into this office, and the two ladies here will get everything figured out for you. They're really great at what they do, and they make me look a lot better than what I deserve because they keep me really organized and on top of things, and I really appreciate that. Here we are in the back of the building. For those of you who are new, this is where parent pickup, parent drop-off happens. I want to talk about a couple guidelines when we are back here, especially on parent drop-off in the morning. A lot of parents are trying to get to their jobs, and this could be one of the more dangerous areas of our school. Parents, please, when you're in line and your child is getting out of the car to come into the building, do not get out of the car to help them unbuckle, because we'll have cars that will be pulling out and going to work, and that's where accidents happen. So you need to train your students to be able to be unbuckled, and when the car is stopped, they exit the vehicle on their own. If your child is unsure of their ability to unbuckle themselves, what we ask you to do is when you pull in, please just park in the parking lot. You can get out of the car safely, unbuckle the child, and then drive back and get into line. So that way when you're ready to have the child get out of the car, they can get out safely and walk right inside to our gym to where we wait for school time to start. At the end of this video, I will post start and end times when breakfast starts. It's very helpful, especially since Monday's a late start and Tuesday through Friday are regular times. But the biggest thing about parent drop-off is parents don't get out of the car. Also, do not exit on the driver's side and have your students walk in safely, because we don't want anybody to get hit or hurt when they're out here. Parent pickup time at the end of the day, two options. You get here really early to be first in line, or typically right around 3:50 and be at the end of the line. Our parent pickup usually, once we get everything going, is all done by about 4:20. If for whatever reason you get here a little bit late and parent pickup is already done, head to the front because your student's waiting there, and we're probably calling you to see where you're at and let them know where you can pick up your child. Okay, parents, just a few more items for us to cover. This school year is going to look different than last school year, and that's great. For instance, masks. They're optional, recommended, not required, unless you're on the school bus. And then you gotta wear those. Lunch. Every class will be eating lunch in the lunchroom, which was slightly different than last year. We still have to have assigned seats in the classroom and in the lunchroom, but besides that, everything is pretty much returning back to normal, for now. I know the central office staff communicates with the health department regularly just to keep tabs on what's going on and how our procedures match with what they need us to do. All this back to school information can be found on the Warsaw's website, or you can view this image here. The other document that I'm going to show you is our start and end times. This also can be found on our website, but I thought it was very helpful to include it in this video. Also for this school year, we're going to bolster up our coding program for our students. It's really important, being a STEM school, that we continue to provide those students with resources. In the library, students, you'll see a designated area to where you can learn and find resources on coding. We've already bought several books for kids to check out as well. Here's one that's perfect for the younger kids. Here's another great book. For those students looking how to develop their own app, here's a book about coding using the language Python. And here's two more books that I think are excellent to help students learn how to code. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for all students to grow their capacity in coding, and some possibly after-school programs as well. But parents, big thing. Super excited to have everybody back in school. I've heard that a lot of parents are excited to get their kids back into school. I can't wait for Friday the 13th for the students to come back. I'm not worried at all. We're going to have a great school year. We got great staff. And remember, teacher night, August 12th, 4 to 5. You get 2 minutes with the teacher. That'll make sure everybody gets a chance to meet and greet the teacher, drop off supplies. That way our teachers can go home at 5 o'clock, because they're going to spend a big full day here in the building with getting their classroom ready and ending at 5 o'clock. Can't wait to see everybody. I can't wait to see all the students. It's been a long, great summer, but I'm ready for this school year to get started. See you soon.